Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Optic Scumpy, bringing you another Black Ops gameplay on the map Vista? I think it is. I don't even remember the maps for this game. It's been way too long. I think it's called Vista, but who knows? But today, this is the third episode of Black Ops 2 Hopes, and I wanted to discuss the guns and the things that I would like to see incorporated with the guns. So, like power, variation of the guns, reticules. Gonna try and breeze through all of this very quickly, and I hope that we can get it all done in the allotted time of this gameplay. So first off, let's start with the power of the guns. Usually I want a gun to kill in 3 to 4 bullets with a decent fire rate. I don't want the fire rate to be super fast where it's gonna kill you in like half a second if you're hitting your shots. I want it to be a little bit more difficult to kill people, because that just it shows more skill whenever it takes a couple more bullets or a little bit more accuracy to kill people, obviously. And that's what I want to see brought into Call of Duty, because a lot of other games seem to think that Call of Duty doesn't take skill because of how quickly people die. And right here I get this sick wall bang right through the thing. I saw him on the radar. But a lot of other games, like Halo players, some of them think that Call of Duty players don't have the same amount of skill as them because our guns kill fast, which doesn't really make sense, because that's a testament to the game and not really us. So that's one thing that I would like to see. I would like to see the gun power being 3 to 4 bullets for assault rifles, 3 to 4 bullets for SMGs, maybe 4 to 5 bullets for SMGs, because they usually have a really high fire rate. And then snipers, I think, should always be a one-shot kill. Actually, no, that's probably not smart. I think snipers should stay how they are. Shotguns need to be... I don't even know what to do about shotguns. I think their range just need to be lowered a little bit, because sometimes shotguns in MW3 and even shotguns in this game would just blast you from a mile and a half away. But not as bad in this game. More of MW3, like the Striker. That's a really bad one. That range is like a sniper rifle on a shotgun. But secondly, let's talk about the variation of the guns. Now, when I talk about this, I'm talking about the guns that are going to be used for competitive. Every gun gets used in public match play simply because players get bored of the good guns after a while, and then they'll switch to the bad guns whenever they're doing too well, and they want to give themselves a challenge, such as why a lot of YouTubers in Modern Warfare 3 would use really bad guns and get Moabs with them to really show their true skill and give people an idea of how good they are no matter what gun they're using. So they would switch over to the really bad guns. And in Black Ops, there were a lot of really good guns, but in competitive, the FAMAS and AK-74U were the only two used, simply because of how much better they were than all of the average guns. Now, if the FAMAS and AK-74U were average, this game would have been so good. Like, literally, it would have been one of the most well-drawn-up competitive Call of Duty shooters that we've ever seen. And that's what really makes it fun to watch, whenever somebody can watch, 4 or 5 different guns on different players at one time, and then, a lot of variation will come from that. So the viewer will be a lot more interested. The viewer will have a lot more scenarios that would happen just because of the different gun selection. And I think that would be a very vital part to the success of Black Ops 2, as well as the maps. But we'll do that for a different episode of Black Ops Hopes. But yeah, the gun variation and gun power. Next, I want to do something with the gun's accessories. Now, the gun's accessories, the red dot is always going to be in every Call of Duty. I'm not too worried about that. You're always going to have your standard red dot. And then in the last Black Ops, obviously, there were a lot of variations to the reticules that you could use. You could customize your reticule. I really hope that they bring that back. That would bring so much more customization to, the viewing experience as well. If people could switch up their reticules, and if all the reticules were actually really good, like on different platforms, there were different reticules that were good. And for instance, on the Xbox, the Heart reticule was very good on the FAMAS, and then on the PS3, the X was really good. So I would just like to get a lot more variation with the gun's attachments, maybe even some different attachments that we haven't seen before that could come into competitive play. The game needs variation within the guns to succeed on the viewer's standpoint as well as the player's standpoint, so the game has a lot of longevity whenever you're playing it out and you're playing in the multiplayer, so you're not hopping into a lobby where there are 12 people using the same exact guns every single game. And Modern Warfare 3 was pretty good with that. Black Ops, the first one wasn't that great with it. Pretty much the FAMAS AK-74U and AK-47. You know, sometimes you get a commando and sometimes snipers thrown in there, but it's all gravy. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching.